Hi, Siddharth. I'm well in yourself.
I'm fine, thanks, and yourself. I'm quite fascinated to know from you. How did your journey to being an educator and teacher start?
Okay, well, I first studied psychology, so that was my first degree. And then I had my kids. So I was a mommy for a while. I am a mommy, but I took
Wow.
time off just to be a mommy. And then it was trying to help my boys, trying to get like the inside info about what teachers do and how they assess. And
Hmm.
so that's why I basically got into education for the sake of my children.
Wow.
And yeah, I've been teaching for about 10 years. I did start quite late.
Hmm.
So yeah, about 10 years almost. And I've taught from grades 1 right up to grades 12, um,
Hmm.
different curriculums.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, lots of different types of learners in my classroom.
Hmm.
So yeah, this journey is ongoing, and that's what teaching is. Yeah, ongoing journey.
Okay. No, I'm only asking because I think educator and teacher aren't they two different things? Because when I was trying to Google about it, I thought educator was like you being more on the university side, and you teaching is like more being a teacher at school. Unless are they two of the same thing?
No, basically, no, it's the same thing. It is the same thing. Um, I think maybe the Western culture will call it educator or teacher, or it's just, but it's the same thing. We are referred to as educators.
Okay.
So
Okay.
you get a post level one educator, then you'll get a post level two, um, which might be,
Okay.
in management, which might be like your HOD previously or your departmental head.
Hmm.
So, but teacher, educator, same thing.
Okay, and I was only asking because I was seeing it on your Facebook profile saying teacher and educator. Therefore, I was trying to wonder if there was any different levels there. That's what, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no. Um, I think from being a post level one teacher or educator, I think you go into management. I think that's the next step. I think
Okay,
if
okay,
you're interested in that kind of thing, yeah.
okay. So, who are the people that you look up to in the spaces, in the space, in your teaching space?
People that I look up to, firstly my parents, because
Okay.
they are the ones that instilled this love for education in me, and my primary school teachers, my high school teachers, um, they were just wonderful. I would call them legends. They were wonderful, and they kept us, they kept me inspired. I think there's one teacher that kind of stood out, just
Mm-hmm.
because he was just very calm,
Mm-hmm.
very kind, and I think
Mm-hmm.
he just stood out. My
Mm-hmm.
previous principals that I've got to work with, um, I'm so thankful for them because I think they just taught me a lot about this profession, and you need
Mm-hmm.
strong leadership, you need strong
Mm-hmm.
guidance when you're
Mm-hmm.
entering a profession such as teaching. So I'm really thankful for Mr. Matlatla who gave me my opportunity at Benoni Christian School. And then
Okay.
I absolutely adore Mrs. Nkosi, who also,
Mm-hmm.
was great. And then not with education, but in terms of a role model, I listened to
Hmm.
Dr. Gordon Peterson. I don't know if you've heard of him, but he's quite uh, inspiring. He's quite inspiring,
Okay.
quite motivating.
Okay. Okay, so what have been your highs in it so far in the teaching space and all that?
Okay, so when I see my learners winning, that's a win for me. That's a home run,
Okay.
right? That's a home run. Especially when I think teaching is a humble profession, right?
Hmm.
So you don't get a lot of perks. So the
Hmm.
perks that we do get is when our learners come back to us after years, many years, like, and they tell us, ma'am, I'm doing so and so. I found this job here. I'm living in Cape Town now. I'm busy living my life. I think that's the thanks that we get, and that's been a high for me.
Mm-hmm.
Having my grade 12s or learners just excelling with their distinctions. Um, Also, we do extramurals, so we do sports, and when they win at sports as well, it's a good thing. I think I won with the netball.
Mm-hmm.
Was it 2019
Mm-hmm.
on the Eastern Gauteng side, and that
Mm-hmm.
was great. That was great. I mean, netball's quite big now in South Africa.
Okay.
Um, yeah. So those are some of the highs.
And any lows?
Yeah, there must be lows in every situation. So there's highs and there's lows. And I think one of the things we normally don't like is the admin part because there's
Mm-hmm.
way too much of admin, and so it
Mm-hmm.
takes up the teaching time.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the admin. Of course, the low salary, everyone doesn't like that low salary. You get very
Mm.
small increases. For the
Mm.
amount of work that teachers do, they should
Mm.
be getting paid a lot more. And
Mm.
then, and then I think bullying as a topic,
Mm.
bullying, and I think learners bullying each other, learners,
Mm.
teachers bullying learners. I mean, it works both ways, vice versa. It's
Mm.
it's it's not a nice thing, yeah. So
Okay. Yeah.
yeah,
So, what are your plans for the rest of this year and beyond?
I do teach full time, and then I've opened up my own tuition center, and I've got
Okay.
online classes as well. So
Mm-hmm.
busy working on franchising maybe my tuition business.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then I'm also working on my counseling psychology as well. So next
Mm-hmm.
year I'll probably go more into that as well. And they both link. The counseling psychology and the education, they
Mm.
both link. They help each other out. And
Mm-hmm.
I think call it an aim or call it a movement. I would really like to just see people become more educated. You know, s- Learning doesn't stop. Um,
Mm.
we go to school and then we think, okay, we need a formal education, we need to go to university to learn, but that's not true. That is so not true. Learning is lifelong. So yeah,
Okay. Finally, what are your words of inspiration for people that want to become teachers?
people that want to become teachers,
Yeah,
you
like in the
know,
spaces that you're in. Yeah.
yeah, some advice. Learn
Mm-hmm.
negotiation skills,
Mm-hmm.
right? That's going to help you a lot with classroom management. So learning how to negotiate with your learners is a big thing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, don't be a follower,
Mm.
lead in your class. Don't, I mean, even if you're going to go in and you want to follow the old teachers, don't do that. Be
Mm.
you, who you are.
Mm.
Um, and then stay away from people that are complainers. It's good to vent, it's healthy to vent, but
Mm.
then there are people that will continuously complain. Those are peace stealers. Stay away from that. You're getting into a new profession. You're happy, stay happy. And I think lastly
Mm-hmm.
is ditch the teacher voice when you go home because you kind of have this thing about teachers have this thing about them where they get home or go anywhere, walk into a room, and we think that everybody needs to talk to us. Like when we're ready to say good morning in this
Mm.
in this voice, in the teacher voice. So ditch it. You are a normal human being at the end of the day,
Mm.
and yeah, take it in your stride.
Okay, all I gotta say is thank you so much for your time, and hopefully we can catch up again in the future because I do look forward to hearing more about the venture that you told me about.
Definitely, definitely see that.
All right,
Thank
take
you for
care.
having me.
Sure, anytime.
All right.